climate change, according to WHO, is the biggest health threat facing our global community, facing humanity. And so it's really, really important to think about what we do in ophthalmology, what we do in medicine, and how that really affects climate change in general. The global healthcare system accounts for over 4% of greenhouse gases, and cataract surgery, it's the most commonly performed surgical procedure in the world. And with that, there's a lot of unnecessary waste, especially here in the United States. It's really important to talk about sustainability, and it's also an honor to work with MST, who is really doing a great job in partnering with us with EyeSustain.
So primarily, this is an organization. It's composed of ophthalmologists, other eye care organizations, and eye care societies that really want to reduce waste in ophthalmology because we create a huge amount of waste by what we do. And this is one thing that Audrey and I actually worked on together. So I just kind of wanted to highlight the newest thing to come out of EyeSustain, which is our multi-society position paper, where we sort of advocate for transitioning from paper instructions for use for all materials used in cataract surgery. So for IOLs, phaco-tubing, viscoelastic, and transitioning that to electronic instructions for use is really a way for industry to, go to manufacturers and go to regulators and say, hey, listen, we support this paper, all these societies support this paper, and it's really a tool that we can use to try to reduce waste.
What can each surgeon do? And this is something that I actually had asked my OR to do. It's to look at everything that you as a surgeon are doing. What's in your cataract pack? What's in your OR pack? Do you absolutely need every single instrument there? The first part is building awareness of how can we reduce waste. The first thing is, let's see, what do we need? What's mission critical for this? And what are things we can have in the room, but we don't necessarily have to open right away that may go wasted or unused?
There's a couple of different ways that we can try to reduce waste. We can choose different packages that are actually more sustainable materials. We can package things closer together, and so you're able to ship more units at one time.
The other thing is the transition to reusable instruments. MST is just such an amazing instrument company. I love all of the reusable instruments. I like the fact that there are these beautiful little instruments. I can use my same handles, okay, and I can just swap out whatever I need, whether it be for a capsulotomy, a descemetorrhexis forceps. I'm doing a Yamane style lens, and I need to have my micro forceps, or I'm suturing an iris, whatever it is. I know that instrument will be there. And the nice thing is that it's a reusable instrument. And I really commend you on the usability and reusability of the instruments and moving towards that rather than the one and done model of instrument use.
Just to touch on the electronic instructions for use one more time, this is beneficial to the environment, and it's also beneficial to industry because for many of these products, if you're shipping to different countries, some countries require paper instructions for use, some require electronic. And so if we are able as an organization to advocate for that complete changeover globally, then that's going to streamline your ability to ship things out, and it's going to make things easier.
As Dr. Rostov and Schehlein have mentioned, a single ophthalmologist can make an impact in sustainability. And we believe the same on the industry side, that even as a smaller company that MST is, if we can make a difference, anybody can. The thing I'd like to talk to you about this afternoon is our leading edge program of sustainability in cataract surgery. And what that is based around is really cutting out unnecessary disposables in cataract surgery. ASCRS has put together a pretty amazing calculator called SITX. It's the Sustainability Index for Disposables in Cataract Surgery. And what they've been able to do is benchmark how much carbon emissions come from each disposable used in surgery. So we took a look at what is the waste caused by just the disposable blade alone. What we found is that even a single surgeon who's doing 500 cataract procedures a year is creating the equivalent of 300 kilos of carbon per year just on that blade usage. Disposable blades represent a significant cost to the surgeon and the facility, and they have some quality issues or can have some inconsistent quality issues. Compare that to a diamond blade. A diamond blade is a very fine cutting instrument. However, there have been some historical concerns with the use of a diamond in both their upfront cost and just the ongoing maintenance to rehone and maintain these devices. Just an example here of a facility doing 1,000 cataracts per year, we can cut out 600 kilos of carbon equivalent over the course of a year and represent several $1,000s in cost savings after converting to diamond knives. And so MST saw an opportunity to do something different there and really solve for those problems. And what's more is that by doing so, we can save cost and, more importantly, save carbon emissions by cutting out those unnecessary disposables. A quick note just on the line of MST diamond knives, we do all of our manufacturing of the diamonds. We do the honing ourselves through our Accutone brand of diamond knife product, a leading edge diamond subscription program. And so the way that it would work is basically you pay for what you need. We will offer a flat fee so that there is no upfront cost. It eliminates the barrier to entry to have access to a great cutting instrument that is a diamond knife. What we would like to do as well is include the cost of rehoning and repairing these diamonds, just so that there's no ongoing concern of, is this going to routinely be broken? Of course, we'd work with our local teams to help your staff better use these devices and maintain them as well. At MST, we're really excited to kick this program off. We would encourage you to try it. We would also like you to take the EyeSustain Facility Sustainability Pledge, and please join us in making ophthalmology a better place inside and outside of the operating room.